Here are 7 Islamic prophecies that will A, blow your mind, and B, prove that Islam is the one true religion. Let's dive right in.
All right, let's check it out.
Number 1, the Quran explains to an absolute T embryology.
Simply put, the Quran actually gets embryology wrong. In Surah 23:14, we see the Quranic version of embryology. It asserts that bones are formed first and then is clothed with flesh, but that is not true. The bones and the flesh actually form simultaneously, not subsequently.
Number 2, the Quran explains how clouds form.
He really tried to sneak past this one. We're not going to let him. Surah 24:43 says that clouds come together to form rain or hail. Humans have known that for thousands and thousands of years. There's nothing special about this being in the Quran.
Number 3, it explains the Big Bang Theory to a T. I'm not kidding you.
Notice how he doesn't actually show any verses, because the Quran does not explain the Big Bang Theory. Muslims like to bring up Surah 51:47 that says Allah created the universe and is expanding it. However, early Muslim commentators did not perceive this to be about the expanse of the universe. Ibn Abbas is talking about the expanse of provision, not of the actual universe expanding. And Ibn Kathir just talks about space being vast and that there's no roof or no pillars to support it. It just hangs independently. Even if you grant the idea that Allah is creating more, he's expanding the universe, this still has nothing to do with the Big Bang Theory.
And number 4, it explains how fresh water and salt water can't mix. Another thing we didn't discover until the last 50 years.
So the Quran actually gets this wrong. In Surah 25:53, it talks about 2 bodies of water not being able to merge because one is fresh and one is salty. Because the author of the Quran thinks there's a barrier and that this is how salt water and fresh water interact. But in actuality, salt water and fresh water actually mix. The Quran is wrong on this one.
Number 5, it explains what the bottom of the ocean looks like.
Once again, notice how he doesn't show the verse because the Quran does not explain what the ocean floor looks like. In Surah 24:40, we see that down deep in the ocean, it's dark and that there's no light. Something that human beings have known for literally thousands of years. Ancient pearl divers were talking about this 2,000 years before Christ. The Quran is not saying anything enlightening here.
And point number 6, in the Quran, it tells us that mountains have pegs. And
yes, in Surah 78:6 and 7, it does say that mountains have pegs. The Quran uses this language of pegs, like Ibn Kathir points out, because the Quran thinks that the mountains are like pegs of a tent, to hold the earth in place, which is just simply not true.
Say peg. And number 7, and this one blows my mind. The Quran says the word day 365 times, and now there's 365 days in a year. And
sadly, even this one is not true. The Quran uses the word day around 475 times. Ultimately, none of these things are prophetic truths. Some of them are flat out wrong, while others are saying things that human beings have known for thousands and thousands of years. So, there you go.